Glad to have you back on College Game Day, Week 14 of college football. Big game today, LSU on the road against Oklahoma. If Oklahoma can win, they'll be heading right into the playoffs. LSU has a chance that really no other team in their position has to beat them, ruin their season, and not prevent the SEC team from getting to the playoffs. My name is Andrew Williams, joined by the PA announcer for LSU, also voice the Bears, Mr. Dixon McMakin. Been PA announcing all the LSU games at home, not on the road. Haven't won an SEC game on the road yet, and it's not going to get easy because Oklahoma hasn't lost at home. They've won every single game at home perfect. So what can you expect from LSU on the road today?
Yeah, LSU 6-1 at home, 1-3 on the road, but the last game of the season, Andrew, expect some fireworks. What do they have to lose at this point? I expect LSU to go up to Norman and put on a show.
Yep, some of the bigger 11 a.m. games coming up just about now, 11:04 a.m. Ole Miss and Mississippi State won last night, 38-19. Heading into SEC championship with an Alabama loss today. Then Georgia beat Georgia Tech. They'll head straight into the SEC championship. Texas pulls off the upset against Texas A&M at home, 27-17. All the hype going around Texas. I don't think they're even going to make the playoffs. I don't think any three-loss team is right now.
Yeah, nope.
I think that Skinner State 2 losses. I was looking at it. Vanderbilt, Utah might be tough for them. Notre Dame, but I think Notre Dame is legit. Miami's kind of struggling towards the end of the season. Got off to a very hot start. Pittsburgh pulls off the upset.
Whoa, okay.
Today, and Miami's not going to get into the playoffs after that. Number 1, Ohio State on the road against number 15, Michigan. Huge game in the Big Ten. Who you got?
Yeah, at the Big House, Ohio State, number 1 in the land. Michigan hosted the test. I saw Tom Brady is at the game. The GOAT is there. But guess what? Bryce Underwood was supposed to come to LSU. Screw Bryce Underwood. Michigan's going down. Ohio State's going to win at Michigan.
Yeah, I like that. I think Michigan, these next 4 years, will win a national championship.
Ooh,
I think they're
yikes.
young. Bryce Underwood's playing really well. If he could stay at Michigan a lot, the transfer portal, that could possibly happen. Ohio State's for real. I think they're a great team. Who have they beaten, though? That's really a question. Texas, they beat them. And this is their second test of the year, I think. And I think they'll win pretty big against Michigan. On the road, 11 a.m., it's going to be cold.
Ice cold.
Ice cold against Michigan. Michigan's used to it. Ohio State might not be. So look for this game to be close game. But I think Ohio State pulls off the upset. So Lane Kiffin, all the buzz going around him, the news. And will he come to LSU? What's your thoughts on Lane Kiffin as of now, Saturday, November 29th? What's his decision?
Yeah, look, anything I say right now, I'm very worried that it's going to end up on Tiger droppings like it did last night when I just made a comment that 70% I think he's coming here. Maybe we'll go with like 67%, 67% that he's coming here. Not sure, but I think by the end of the day we'll have some news on where Lane Kiffin's going. And if I was predicting, I would think go Tigers, Lane Kiffin to LSU.
I like that. They said he would announce it Friday because his son played in the high school championship game. They didn't want to make that day about him. Lane Kiffin's just a good person, I think. Now, I made these notes on Wednesday, and the decision, I think, is between LSU and Ole Miss. I think Florida's, out of the books, and LSU's offering him the money. I think the money's there, but Lane Kiffin did announce, earlier this season, he's not making his decision off of money. So, Ole Miss said they wouldn't get outbid. So I don't think he's going to do the money. I think he's going to do. Listen to Nick Saban this morning. He was talking about the transfer portal. What college can he recruit better at and get players out of the transfer portal? And I think that question would be LSU. And with that being said, if that's what he's deciding on, he'll come to LSU.
Yeah, we no doubt. Look, at Ole Miss, he's got to compete with Mississippi State. Auburn and Alabama are there as well. At LSU, it's all about one team, LSU, forever LSU. We are the flagship university. He's got nothing to worry about here. If he comes here, excitement all around. And who knows, maybe he'll bring back national championship coach Ed Ogeron to help recruit as well. Then the Tigers can be dominant for years to come.
Yeah, you mentioned coaches. There's a lot of saying that he might bring some of the Ole Miss coaching staff along if he decides to come to LSU. And that could play a big factor. Even players from Ole Miss might even decide to come over. We're getting a good transfer class. And even, the recruiting class, we had one of the best this year. And even in the transfer portal with Coach Brian Kelly. So expect that to get a lot better, with Coach Lane Kiffin. If he decides to come to LSU, it's going to be interesting. He's going to have to make his decision today. We'll know by the end of the day. So can't wait to hear that. But more of the LSU-Oklahoma game. Michael Van Buren will be starting. I don't think Aaron Nussmeier's going to play another college snap in his life. So Michael Van Buren was not great last week. 13-10 win against Western Kentucky. Oklahoma's defense has been incredible these last few games. John Mateer hasn't been himself after the injury. They're saying the offense hasn't striked great. What can you expect from LSU's offense today? Put some points on the Oklahoma defense.
Yeah, I think Van Buren is going to have to rely on the playmakers on the outside. Of course, will Anderson be able to come back? Barry looks incredible at the running back position. We'd love to see him out of the backfield as well. Maybe some screen passes. We saw that last night in our Catholic tie game versus Ash. Then, of course, the wide receivers. I think Aaron Anderson might still be out, which is unfortunate. But Hilton Jr., Trey'Dez Green, we have a lot of playmakers on the outside. Short, quick passes for Van Buren. Get it to the outside, into the playmaker's hands. Over under this game is only, I think, 35, 33, something like that. Low scoring game. So can the Tigers put some points on the board and stay in the ball game?
Yeah, I like what LSU's been doing. Ever since Brian Kelly's had fired, they've been, getting Garrett Nussmeier, Michael Van Buren running the ball more. Play action passes really helped. I think Michael Van Buren's great on play action. So look for Trey'Dez Green to do a lot of receptions today, maybe even a touchdown. But Oklahoma's offense hasn't been great. LSU's defense has been, solid this year, I would say. Weeks, I believe, will play today. So what can you expect from the defense now?
Yeah, so the defense really was supposed to be the backbone of this team all season long. Number 40, the captain, Whit Weeks, goes out with a high ankle sprain. He did play a little bit last week. You got to see all three brothers into the game. So what can you expect? Does he come back? Is he fully available to be there? Like you said, Oklahoma has won these games on their defense. So I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. Maybe the key will be which team gets a turnover, which team gets an interception, a fumble recovery, something like that could be the key to victory today.
Yep. Jason McMahon can join us. So like I mentioned, we might have some other people back there testing out the gumbo. We're live at Papa Earl's Tailgate Festival, the best festival in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It's an annual festival. It's going to be here for 2:30 p.m. LSU versus Oklahoma game. We'll probably get some star power. I think Dame the Great will come over. Ninja, what's his name?
Cajun Ninja.
Cajun Ninja. Justin Vincent might even come over.
Star power. I'm right here. Okay, sorry. Okay.
And you.
Thanks, Andrew.
But got some college football trivia for you. I want to get into this before they come over and they can do their segment. So, which college football team had the longest home winning streak in the history of college football?
Which college football team had the longest home winning streak in the history of college football? In the history of college football. I'm going to go with, my goodness. Let's take one of those Oklahoma teams when they were just dominant back in the day.
Incorrect, but the SEC part was right.
The SEC part was right. Well, then, got to be at some point Nick Saban, Alabama.
That's correct. And do you know who broke that record? They played at a home game.
Rivalry weekend right now. The Iron Bowl's going on. Let's go with Auburn. Broke that streak.
Incorrect. And here's a better hint.
Okay.
Happened in 2019 on their home field.
Well, if it was 2019, I can tell you I know who it was. I was there. Joe Burrow threw a pass to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Catholic High Bear. It was the LSU Tigers took down Alabama in 2019.
That is correct.
Got it. Finally.
Alabama. Who was the first freshman quarterback to win the Heisman Trophy?
Tim Tebow.
Incorrect. Freshman.
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 No clue. Give me some more hints.
Played for Texas A&M in 2012.
Texas A&M in 2000. Oh, Johnny Manziel. There we go. All right.
That's correct. 2 for 2.
2 for 2.5, I guess. Give me some more hints.
Which LSU player returned to the famous Halloween punt versus Ole Miss in 1959? The Halloween punt versus Ole Miss.
Did you know that I was born in 1986, but I was actually at that game, just like the rest of the 250,000 fans in Baton Rouge, as it was Billy Cannon that took that punt return back.
Yep. Who was LSU's all-time leader in receiving yards?
LSU's all-time leader in receiving yards. My goodness. Josh Reed.
Correct.
Hey, got one! Finally, all right. Hey, that was Rowan Davey back in the day, man. He would just sling it to Josh Reed. What a player he was, number 25.
Yep. Last one, final question.
Okay.
LSU's 2019 offense set the SEC record for which stat?
All of them. Every stat. They set every stat of all time, everything. Yards per game.
In a season.
In a season. Points per game, yards per game, passing yards per game.
No, like total stats, like
most touchdowns, most yards, most points.
Most points scored in a season.
Everything. That team did everything. They were incredible. so much fun to be in the stage and watch them.
Yeah, let's go back to more of Lane Kiffin.
Okay.
What happens if he stays at Ole Miss? Coach, the rest of the season, what can you see out of this Ole Miss team? Will they maybe even make the playoffs, make a little run?
Yeah, they're going to host a playoff game potentially. How great would that be in maybe Tiger Stadium next year to host a playoff game? Could you imagine how rocking 101,000 of my best friends would be in Tiger Stadium for a playoff game? So Ole Miss hosts the game. I think they might win at home. Then unfortunately they'll go on the road and have to play the 1 or 2 seed, it looks like. And I think they get beat after that, but pretty impressive to at least get the home playoff game.
Yeah, going back to more of the playoffs, the team I looked at, and I talked to my grandfather the other day on Thanksgiving, Georgia is a team they could end up playing, get that first round bye, they win the SEC championship and play teams like Oregon and Texas Tech, who we think they would beat, and then have to play, their first test. It could be Indiana, which I think Georgia's better than Indiana right now. So their run to national championship could be teams like Texas Tech, Oregon, and Indiana, who I just mentioned, and that could be an easy run for Georgia because I think they're well-rounded team.
Yeah, those teams, you never know what to expect. West Coast team there in Oregon, Texas Tech, led by their great linebacker, might be a Heisman Trophy candidate coming up for them. But it's always unique when you get to the playoffs. You never know what's going to happen. But expect Georgia to make a good run. Hey, had a little bit of a test with Georgia Tech yesterday, so who knows what the Bulldogs have in store.
Yep. What do you think is going to happen for the 2-loss teams? You have a lot of 2-loss teams in that 12, 13, 14, 15, Vandy, Miami, Utah, Michigan. You even have Virginia down there at the bottom of the list. Georgia Tech, who lost last night, now 3 losses. There's going to be a few 2-loss teams that don't even get to the playoffs.
Yeah, of course, they're looking at head-to-head. If those teams have ever played each other head-to-head, a lot of them actually have not. So then what do you go to? How they're currently playing. So you look at the back half of the schedule, how they did in conference play. But the selection committee, of course, they're going to have their work cut out for them. Hey, does Tulane still get into it? Another team that's further down there, yep. But just because they won their conference, they get into the playoffs.
And remember, you have to have that 12-seed non-Power 5 conference team. So really 11 of these teams are getting in. And at the 11th seed right now is BYU, who playing that conference championship game against Texas Tech. And we saw this early in the year. We think Texas Tech will win that game. BYU is going to drop, so that means it opens up. Miami might not even get into the playoffs with 2 losses, with Vanderbilt ahead of them. And even Alabama, teams can start getting up with Michigan winning tonight and Ohio State dropping.
And then what do you do with a team like Notre Dame? Do they really play anybody? I mean, they don't have a conference that they have to play in. So where do you view them as well? You compare Notre Dame versus Miami. Really, who's the better team right now? Of course, that will be decided if Miami beats Pitt later on today.
Yeah, it was going to be really interesting. So as of now, I want to ask you this. The 12 seed right now would be Vanderbilt, Miami, Utah, Michigan, and even Virginia down there. Virginia plays Virginia Tech, which I think will be a test for them today.
Yeah.
You have that now Power 5 team. I think BYU will drop to 2 losses by the end of the year, so I think they're out of it.
Okay.
Out of Vanderbilt, Miami, Utah, who can you see get into playoffs, and which 2 teams can you see not getting?
Look, we'll cut out Vanderbilt early. I think they're not going to put another SEC team into the playoffs. I think you got to take the SEC teams off. I think if Miami goes and beats Pitt, Miami will be your pick to get into the playoffs.
And even Vanderbilt, they might be all over today with Tennessee. I think that's going to be a really good test for them. Big SEC matchups, and even Miami. Like I mentioned, Pittsburgh's a good team at home. It's going to be cold there too. Miami might not be used to it. They stay in Florida the first half of the season. I think they're only away games to South Florida and Florida, which is still, in the state of Florida where it's hot. And then Michigan at home, they pull off the upset. I could see them, sticking into the playoffs right now. 15, not going to help with them not making the Big Ten championship. 10-2 Michigan might not even get into the playoffs, which is crazy. We were thought by the end of the year, an 8-3 Texas team, 9-3 Texas team would get into the playoffs. Now we're looking at Michigan team 10-2 not even into the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what you gotta love about college football. It always comes down to that last week right here. What's gonna happen? Upsets all over the place. The potential for chaos. You gotta love it.
Yep. We're getting to more of our Saturday selections coming up in just a second, but more of the LSU game. That's why we're here for LSU. You got your purple and gold suit on. LSU, Oklahoma. What's the biggest thing for LSU all around, special teams including, to get this win against Oklahoma on the road?
Yeah, I think it's the LSU offense. They've got to put points on the board. One of only one FBS teams not score over 25 points. Don't think we'll see that today, but you got to get at least 2 touchdowns and a field goal. You can't score, I think, no less than 17 points. You can't get the victory in Norman today.
Yeah. Before they come over and make their Saturday selections with us, anything else you want to talk about Catholic Island? A lot going on. We're on their first basketball.
No, come on through, fans. Good to see y'all. Thanks for being here. Appreciate y'all. So great right there. So Andrews College Game Day, world famous. Everyone wants to get on it right now. No, just a great job. Of course, Catholic High beat Ash last night, headed to the semifinals. First is Edna Carr, be a great victory, and so looking forward to watching some Cowboy Cop players. Saw Emory Jones play for the Ravens the other night, which was fantastic, so that was great. And we'll see what's happening with college football today.
Yes, sir. We got Justin Vincent and
Who we got coming
Jesse LeBron coming over. You can grab that mic and hand it over to them.
Come on, guys. Come on now.
One right here.
Juice on this side. Oh, man. Do I get to leave now? Now you have some true celebrities? Okay. Man.
So, good to have y'all. Jesse LeBron join us and Justin Vincent also join us. LSU Oklahoma, what is the biggest thing for LSU to pull off this upset on the road?
Like we said from day one, they got to establish a run, right? If you run the ball, it opens up a lot of different things for us. I think if we do that early on, I think we'll give ourselves a fighting chance at the end.
Yep. Mr. Jesse, what's the biggest thing for LSU to beat Oklahoma on the road?
I agree with Mr. Vincent. We need to establish a run. Coach Baker's been doing a good job all year of really holding this team together, and the defense has been making some stops. If we can get some stops today, I think we got a chance.
Yep. Huge thank you to Mr. Jesse for allowing us to come out here and perform our show at Papa Rose Tailgate Festival. If you're looking for something to do, come out here, Point of Rio, Papa Rose Tailgate Festival. The game's starting about 3 hours from now, so we got a lot of time. The best festival I've seen in my life, so good atmosphere here, and hopefully LSU can pull off the upset to make it even better.
Yeah, what we need to happen is we need Harlem Berry, number 22, to run like 25 did in that Sugar Bowl back in the day, baby. Was it also, I've been saying it all year, when Harlem Berry gets to the outside, he makes the zoom for the touchdown, it's all about watching the juice Justin Vincent take off,
I'll tell
baby.
you something pretty funny. So I had Ali Broussard come in town last home.
Yeah.
And Leonard Fournette was there too, and we were talking like, what's up with all these kids getting caught from behind? Like, we've really never had that. Like, they can say I got caught from behind. I know Brian Lamwall said he said I got caught from behind, and that's the Hampton game. Well, whatever. I said when it comes to the openers, like these kids got all these 10-1 posted times, and he ain't caught from behind. I was a 10-7. I get caught, so you know if they can break free, I think you know what Coach Baker's been doing on defense, like you said earlier. Outstanding job giving us the ball back in ample amount of time. When we get in the red zone, I'm all about kicking field goals and taking points, especially when you're on the road early. So if we can do that, I think we'll, like I said, give ourselves a fighting chance in the end.
With Damian Ramos, that's what we need. Ramos kick those field goals today. So here we go. Come on, another world famous.
I could talk about it.
All right.
Asian Ninja coming in now as well. So we have Dixon with celebrities. Where's Andrew? Come on, man. Hey, my mic. What are you doing?
Where the tiger helmet, huh? Where the tiger helmet?
You know,
Lee Corso out here?
I'm gonna pick up that little kid here in a bit. Just hold him up like Simba for the Lion King.
Right on.
Yeah, we got some of the bigger games on Saturday selections right here. We got 4 of them. The 11 a.m. games, so I don't think y'all looked at the score, so I don't know. I'll go ahead and pick them. Miami and Pittsburgh.
Ooh, Miami has to win, but I think Pittsburgh is gonna give them fits today. I'm going with Pitts for the upset.
I said Pittsburgh too.
I'm gonna go with Miami.
I picked Miami already.
Miami, I think I'm going to go with Miami too.
Yeah, and the big rivalry game in the Big Ten, Ohio State and Michigan.
Ohio State is gonna beat them like a drum.
Woo! Yeah, Michigan been talking a lot of noise, especially one Dave Portnoy. So I think Ohio State's gonna take them out.
I already picked Ohio State. Bryce Underwood going down.
I'm pulling against the XLSU commit right. We're going to go with Ohio State.
That's what I did. Hey, great pick.
Yeah, I like that.
Now for all of us, 2:30 p.m. game, number 6 Oregon on the road against Washington.
Tough environment in Washington, right? I think it'll be close, but Oregon ended up pulling out the end. But I think Washington's gonna give them fits early.
Yeah, even though Oregon's number 6, I think they got something to prove here to let people know they're legit, and they're gonna go in there and take care of business.
Yeah, Oregon still wants to win a national title. It's elusive to them. I think they head to Washington. The Ducks get the victory.
It's going to be a tough upset for Washington. I'm going to go with the Ducks too.
Michigan needs a win today. Plus an Oregon loss to Washington. Just might have picked it just a second. Oregon. I think Oregon wins this game against Washington. I think it's going to be close. You mentioned being close. Washington's going to put a good fight in it. It's going to be cold. Washington on the road might be a tough place to play at, but Oregon wins. Number 14 Vanderbilt, number 19 Tennessee, big SEC matchup.
That's a good one. All right, so obviously Bobby is doing his thing. He's got Vanderbilt, playing at an all-time high. This I think will be a 11-win season for them if they pull it off today. Tennessee in the afternoon, leading to the night. I don't know, but Tennessee's been not doing so well on defense, but we'll see if Vanderbilt can stop them offensively. They might have a fighting chance, but I think Tennessee with those high-flying receivers is going to put up some points and we'll pick Tennessee.
Wow, that's kind of shocking to me. Yeah, I'm thinking that these last 2 years, Vanderbilt has been a different team. They're showing that they are an SEC team, and yeah, I think they're going to go in and finish this whole season strong and say we're legit now.
Hey, Paya, it's a good pick, baby. So look, this is little brother versus big brother right here. Tennessee versus Vanderbilt. Tennessee wears orange. My mom hates orange. Going against Tennessee, going with the Commodores.
I think I'm going to agree with you, Diego Pavia. He's looked good all season. I'm going with the Commodores.
There you go.
Yeah, Tennessee already had 3 losses. It's going to be tough for them to get into the playoffs. But Vanderbilt, 2 losses right now. Even with the one today, we were just talking about that. They're not even getting into the playoffs. So it's going to be tough to see how it plays out. And I'm with you. I think the upset's going to happen. Tennessee's going to win this game against Vanderbilt, and they're both not going to make the playoffs. Iron Bowl, number 10, Alabama, on the road against Auburn, coming up tonight at 6:30 p.m.
Auburn's been playing well as of late. The games that they did lose this year have been really close. But it's Alabama, Iron Bowl. I think Coach the boys gonna have those guys flying high. They know they got to win to get in. So I think Alabama big today.
Yeah, man, Alabama's always so strong, man, so I'm going to have to say roll Tigers. Ain't no way I'm ever going to pick Alabama. No, thank you. Let's go Auburn.
Got breaking news.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
This guy's coming. He's got it for you. Dane the Great.
Come on, great. Bama at Auburn, the Iron Bowl. What's the pick?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Okay, Alabama is going to Auburn for the Iron Bowl.
Okay.
What's the pick? Who's going to win? Those are football teams.
Hopefully not Alabama.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your drink?
Yes.
Can I get a swig of it?
No.
I'll get it later. Are we doing good, boys?
We're doing great.
Y'all ready for game day?
We're here. It's happening.
Okay.
He's got some breaking news for you.
We got breaking news. Let's hear it.
I'm looking for a new coach for LSU. I done asked a couple folks around here. I'm still trying to find him. So when I give you guys the update, I'll let you guys know. Do you want to be their coach?
No.
Okay. What about you, my friend? That's my buddy right here.
Yeah. Already got a gig. Go Tigers, baby.
Go Tigers.
Hey, Andrew, give me, unfortunately, Alabama in the Iron Bowl.
I'm sorry? Auburn. Auburn twice.
I like Alabama on the road. I just don't think it's going to be a close game. I think Auburn has played good at some point. Their coach got fired. Started to fall off towards the end of the season. I think Alabama got a big win last week, but ran against Auburn pretty good. In the game of the day, number LSU versus number 8 Oklahoma.
Tigers all the way. I'll never figure this.
This guy knows his stuff.
Yeah, okay, Boomer. Tigers.
So LSU heading to Norman. Oklahoma is top 10 in the nation right now. They need this victory to make it to the playoffs. They can't make the SEC championship game. Can the Tiger offense show up in Norman? We got it on today, baby. Go Tigers, LSU, baby.
Come on.
No doubt, no doubt. Who you got?
What do you think?
I think you're going to go with the really good-looking team that has the best public address announcer in the entire nation, the LSU Tigers.
Stole the words
Right. Like a great Papa Earl seasoned brisket right there. Just going. Hey, LSU.
They like that.
Andrew, who you got?
I was planning on picking Oklahoma, but there's no way I can sit here and pick Oklahoma. LSU gets a big win on the road.
Yeah.
Good pick. I like it.
Thank you all for a great game day, and that wraps up week 14 of college football.
That's it.
As always, go Tigers.
Can we do a group hug?
All right, brother.
I came in kind of